Hi folks, hope you're well. So, indeed. Yes, they're going away from God, yes. Well, the reality is with all this stuff, it either is that or it's not. It either is the last days or it's not. Now, I think the evidence is highly in favour, extremely in favour of it being the last days. For the last few years, I was doing videos talking about the circle and the fact that we're coming back to how it was in the beginning. That in itself, if that is true, is an absolute okay. We're now in that time because the circle can't be completed until just before he returns. Well, it might actually be he returns just before it's completed. I'm not sure. Either way, but we're very close. Very close to the circle being completed. We don't yet have the sons of God being revealed, so therefore creation hasn't quite come back to God yet, but it will very, very soon. And the reality when it comes down to it is, you look at what's happening in the world now. You look at cancel culture. You look at the falling away that happened in the 1960s. You look at how the church was then put back together and how it is now, and how they believe that it's correct to ban people from church, which is cancel culture, which is very much a mirror of this world, and how they believe church should be a safe space, and how if you don't promise to try not to offend, why? Because offence makes people not feel safe. And then you have twice America, the country that believes it's the most godly country in the world, voting in Donald Trump, who is the closest the world has come to the Antichrist in his nature. He is he's committed adultery many, many times. He's lied, he's cheated, he's conned people. And he tells people that he's as wonderful as Christ himself, and people believe it. He tells people that he's going to do stuff that he's never going to do, and even when he doesn't do it, he tells people he's done it and they believe him. Right? Mr. Silver Tongue himself. Well, what does the Bible say about the Antichrist? He's going to be of his father, therefore he's going to be a liar, but he's going to be believed by many. Well, wouldn't that describe Trump? I'm not saying Trump is the Antichrist, but what I'm saying is he the pre-runner too? Because bet yourself one thing, if the Antichrist was running in America and he promised the people he would give them what they want, they would vote for him. So I'm saying, why does the world in general, Europe, why do they look to America for spiritual leadership? The country that voted in Trump twice. Why would you look in that direction for spiritual leadership? The country that most needs spiritual leadership is America. Right? Because you've got one half of the country who's still deluded into thinking that, You can encourage boys to change their gender to be girls, and that's okay. You can have males who now say they're females competing against women in women's sports. That's okay. You can have males who say they're females going into women's change rooms. That's okay. You can put males who were convicted of rape into women's prisons. That's okay. You've got that side, and then you've got the side that believe in Trump. Right? You've got the side that believe that there are 140 odd genders. That is so incredibly people pleasing on the left. And that lost the election for a lot of those reasons, and it's still deluded as to why they lost. They still can't see. You've got that half, and then you've got the Trump. So which nation most desperately needs? Yeah, Russia is in trouble. Yes. Ukraine is in trouble. Yes. North Korea is in trouble. China is in trouble. Yes. All these nations are in trouble. But there's no nation as much in trouble as America. No nation. As I say, China doesn't believe it's the most godly nation. Neither does Russia. Neither does North Korea. Neither does Ukraine. America does. America puts all that crap out there as if it's absolutely and totally true. Right? Yeah. Is it? No. No. No, it's not. As I say, with this cancel culture, where that come from? America. Or this judge the past by today's standards, where that come from? America. That's all on the left. That's all on the left, isn't it? In America. That's been all part of American politics that spread around the world. The same as from America, you've had pornography, you've had fast food, you've had addictive drinks like, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, that are highly sugared. So obesity is really something that's come out of America. OnlyFans has come out of America. A lot of drug addiction has come out of America. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people think I'm anti-America. I'm not. I'm not. As I say, I'm just anti the stupidity of the fact that people look to America as America is the solution to the rest of the world. What? I don't know what you're looking at, but what I'm seeing suggests that it's the opposite. I mean, maybe people need to have... That's it. The problem is they go to churches where it's safe space, where you can't say anything that could offend. So you can't really speak about the truth in church or amongst each other of the things that are going on. So obviously people are scared blinking stiff that if they mention the real truth about what's going on in countries like America, and the fact that what are we doing looking to America for pastors, that could be offensive and they could be banned from church. So therefore that's why, clearly that's why the church is still looking in that direction. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? If their understanding is safe space church and you can't say anything that could offend, then obviously any arguments about where they should be looking, well, that could be taken as offensive, couldn't it? So you can't do that. So, last days? Yeah. Most likely, yes. We shall see. In the end, time will tell, because if we're on the last days, we will start to see that for an absolute certainty pretty soon. Although actually, not until the Lord comes back. But the reason is because, look, in what's described as the last days, if people really believed that those were the last days and that they were on the wrong side of it, they would change their position, wouldn't they, very, very quickly. But people don't. That's the point. People won't see it. No. That's why you get the warning. I said before, why would God give a warning in his word to say you can't have the 666 and his sign? Because a lot of people will think you can have both. And yes, they've read the word of God, and yes, it can be pointed out, but they won't believe it means that. Right? Even if they see it clearly on the package 666, it won't be the same 666. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.